Good evening. This is Kit from Tualatin Public Library. Anyway, this is Kit from the Tualatin Public Library, and I love Halloween. So I thought we would build off of something that Sam did a couple weeks ago with bouncy eggs, and we're going to make monster eyeballs. Using our same technique with making bouncy eggs, we'll use dye and a little bit of decoration to make a bowl full of monster eyes that will chill all of your friends. All right, let's get started. All right, to make our basic bouncy egg, you of course need eggs and then enough vinegar to cover those eggs. And then you're going to need a container to put in. I just happen to have mason jars, so that's what I decided to use. And then, of course, we need some food coloring, and we're going to use stuff down here all to decorate with. I'm going to actually make one of them glow in the dark, so I need a highlighter and something to pry open the highlighter, and then some paint. I used a whiteout. It's easier on the eggs. Oh, and this is gel color because I thought it would be easier. Find out it's not, but that's what I use for black. All right, and first we'll start by prying off the end of our highlighter, and we're going to just kind of bop the top of it, and that will slide the container inside out. And then you just squeeze and squeeze. And yes, you are going to get messy doing this, but it is well worth the effort because the end result is really, really fun. Now, when you put it in there, it's going to look very yellow. When you add the vinegar to it, it's actually almost going to come clear. Okay, I gotta wash my hands now. All right, so now we just put in our food coloring various things. I decided I was going to try and make a purple, an orange, and a green one, and a black one. You'll see I got a little confused here for a moment as to which one was which, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's where the blue goes. So then we got those three mixed up, and then the last one I used the gel into. I found that really fussy to work with. I would recommend just using the liquid colors. Of course, we pour our vinegar in. I actually, if you'll watch, ended up pouring way too much vinegar in most of these. Not because it didn't cover the egg, but I didn't account for the fact that the egg would come up and, of course, displace the liquid. That's okay. You can see it takes me forever to mix in the gel color. I would not recommend this in any way. Another thing I might add is you'll notice at the end of this whole process, I screwed the lids onto these. That is not a great idea. I should know this. The chemical reaction off gases, and therefore I was having sputtering vinegar everywhere. You'll see that when I take it off the plate later. The gel color also takes a heck of a lot of color to use. And did not come out as pretty as I thought it would. So again, I would just do the liquid. All right, now we very carefully plop our eggs in there, no cracks, otherwise you'll get problems. And then once I've got them unfortunately sealed up, then I waited for 2 days before I came back and checked on them. I guess I decided that one wasn't quite dark enough, so I had a little more glue. And there we go. Here we are in 2 days. And as you can see, it spluttered all over my plate. So if you're going to use a Tid lid, make sure it's nice and lightly on there. That's what I did after a while, so that I didn't have it sputtering everywhere. Interestingly enough, I don't know if you knew this, but that liquid glows in the dark because of the highlighter. I didn't show that though. And once I got rid of the plate here, I went and I decided I think I picked the orange one, and just to kind of look at it. You can open it up. You'll see scum on the top of the water. That's just the chemical reactions. And you can see it came out a really pretty orange color. Then this is before I carefully wash it off. If you use your water and gently rub it with your finger, you'll get an even truer color. And see if you can watch it bounce. That is so much fun. Don't bounce them too high, they will splat. But here's a nice slow motion version of that bounce. Isn't that cool? All right, now once you have them, and I've rubbed it off with some water and got the rest of the shell off, then I took the white out, and I used these particular things because you don't want to use anything that might pierce
and cause the insides to come out because they are liquid on the inside. So whiteout was really an easy one to use on the outside that's very soft and gentle. And then the other thing was a paint pen, which I used after the whiteout was dried to make my eyeballs. You can add some more stuff to make them even creepier if you want to. I decided to go with more cutesy cutes. And here is the result.
Well, there you have it. A whole bowl full of monster eyeballs. I hope that this Halloween you can keep an eye out for other craft ideas. Oh no! I did the mash! I did the monster mash!